is Anya, and today we are here at Create TV Studios in downtown San Jose, and we are doing a report on our school, Sherman Oaks Community Charter School, and our dual immersion program. First, we would like to tell you a little bit about our school history and how the Spanish program developed at Sherman Oaks. Then, we would like to tell you about upcoming changes that are taking place at our school that will impact the school for years to come. So let's start with some basic information to get to know our school, Sherman Oaks. First, our entire school is a dual immersion program where we are taught in both English and Spanish. We are located in San Jose, California in the Campbell Union School District. Our school is a walking distance to San Jose City College. We are a public elementary school with approximately 500 students in preschool and TK through 6th grade. Our school has been open to the community since 1997. Mr. Will Flores joined our school this year as our principal. He comes from many years of experience as a teacher and a principal with dual immersion schools. We have a staff of 22 full-time teachers, many of which are native Spanish speakers, and a fully bilingual office staff. We also have many wonderful support staff. We also have many wonderful support staff and an after-school program, and many parent volunteers that work with the students.
At Sherman Oaks, there's an emphasis on culture and diversity, which you can see in the students that go to school here and the programs we have. For cultural events, we try to celebrate everything from Hispanic Heritage Month, Black History Month, Lunar New Year, and music and dance from many countries. But what really sets our school apart is our Spanish and English dual immersion program. At Sherman Oaks, almost 2 out of 3 students are English language learners. Some students also speak a third language at home other than English or Spanish. They become trilingual after finishing at Sherman Oaks. Many different races and countries from around the world are represented by the students at Sherman Oaks. The majority come from families that were originally from Spanish-speaking countries, including Mexico and a variety of countries through Central and South America. Students at Sherman Oaks are exposed to Spanish in many different ways. First, in class you will have writing and reading in both languages. In fact, this year's Rising Young Author Awards which recognizes one amazing writer from each school in the Campbell Union School District, our Sherman Oaks student, Sol, who was honored for her book El Perro del Pueblo. Her book was the only book that was submitted in Spanish. In addition, our library has Spanish books for the students.
Sherman Oaks School learns music, and some of the songs are in Spanish. There is Spanish language development or SLD programs where students who many speak English and exposed to even more Spanish. For fun, we also have movie nights where popular movies such as Croods and Epic are shown in Spanish with English subtitles. We also have a class for Mexican baile folclórico where our instructor teaches the class in Spanish. Many assemblies have presented from visiting groups that are both multicultural and bilingual. Our front office does all parent communities in Spanish and English, such as newsletters, phone messages, and the messages of our school marquee on our main street. Even our parent-teacher committee does all bilingual meetings and communicates to parents. This is done to make everyone feel welcome, no matter if you are English only or Spanish only speaker. And of course, our very Eagle TV club has done many segments in Spanish, including reports in shows and interviews with our teachers, all done in Spanish.
One of our nearest parts of learning Spanish at Sherman Oaks is that our school has been recently participating in the path of the seal and literacy. What this means is that students in upper grades can be tested to see how well they know both English and Spanish. If they do well, they can earn a seal biliteracy that would be included in their high school diploma and that officially recognize their ability to speak both languages. We also sat down with Miss Valdovinos, who is our 6th grade Spanish teacher. She and has been here since the beginning of Sherman Oaks. Let's take a look.
Hola, me llamo Nancy. Aquí estamos con la maestra Valdovinos. Hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Bien. ¿Nos puedes decir cómo aquí niños de Sherman Oaks pueden agarrar el sello de biliteral?
El sello de biliteral se le otorga a los niños, ahorita se estaba otorgando a los niños que salían de sexto grado y que podían pasar un examen y tenían que hacer una presentación, entonces tenían varios pasos que hacer, pero se les otorga nada más a los de sexto. Para el año que entra parece que va a cambiar y se les va a otorgar a los niños de kinder y también se les va a otorgar a los niños de tercero. Y ellos van a tener diferente criterio y entonces ellos van a tener que hacer diferentes cosas que los niños de sexto. Pero es como para motivarlos que quieran sacar el sello y para un futuro les va a servir para la secundaria y les va a servir para la preparatoria.
Okay. Esta escuela es Dual Immersion. Y aquí en Sherman Oaks. ¿Y cuándo se empezó aquí? ¿Empezó del primer año?
No, el primer año no empezó a ser una escuela bilingüe. Después de varios años empezamos un programa de 50-50 que se parece un poquito a la inmersión dual que estamos haciendo ahorita, pero se veía muy diferente. Después de varios años, parece que fueron como 7 años, cuando vimos que necesitábamos un nuevo reajuste de nuestro programa, que veíamos que los avances no eran igual, que queríamos que tuviéramos resultados, entonces se hizo un viaje a Florida a comparar con una de las escuelas más famosas que primero inició los programas de inmersión dual. Fuimos a observar esa escuela para ver cómo les funcionaba a ellos, entonces fue cuando decidimos como una escuela regresar y cambiar nuestro programa y convertirlo en un programa de inmersión dual.
Okay. ¿Cómo cambió sobre el tiempo hasta ahorita en la escuela?
Como te digo, cambió porque antes era 50-50, pero no tanto, era como inmersión dual. Sí hablábamos el español y se les enseñaba, pero los avances no eran igual. Entonces fue cuando se implementó el sistema donde el enfoque era el 50% del día, que fuera totalmente con 2 maestros distintos. Entonces esos maestros anteriormente nada más era un solo maestro, pero no recibían. Entonces ahora se está haciendo de que son los 2 maestros y uno es de inglés y uno es de español. Eso no va a cambiar.
Hay muy pocas escuelas de dual immersion de español y inglés aquí en San José, pero están empezando muchos. ¿Por qué crees eso?
Creo que la razón porque muchas de las hay más escuelas que están cambiando a un programa de inmersión dual, porque creo que mucha de la gente se ha dado cuenta del valor que tiene tener a sus hijos en una escuela donde les enseñan en idiomas y la importancia de que sus hijos estén mejor preparados en el mundo. Cuando tengan sus carreras les va a servir de mucho beneficio del hecho de que hablan 2 idiomas, entonces van a tener mejores oportunidades de trabajo. Entonces yo creo que por eso muchas escuelas están optando por convertir sus programas a de inmersión dual.
Muchas gracias, maestra.
De nada.
So that was a look at how Spanish has always been an important part of Sherman Oaks. And now let's talk about the future. The dual immersion program has evolved over the years in Sherman Oaks, and there are more changes coming next year. In recent years, including this year, we have had a 50-50 dual immersion school. 50-50 means that you learn Spanish for half of the time and English for the other half of the time, from kindergarten through 6th grade. Next year, our program will be switching to 90-10. This is where 90% is taught in Spanish and 10% in English in kindergarten.
And then the following year in first grade, those same students would have 80% Spanish and 20% English. Then in second grade, 70% Spanish and 30% in English. And so on until they reach 50-50 in fourth grade. The goal is to have students have more emphasis in Spanish at the lower grades and then eventually get to 50-50 in the upper grades. Currently, all students have 2 teachers, and one in English and one in Spanish, with the exception of TK and one third grade class, which has one teacher that teaches both languages. Next year, the lower grades will have a single teacher that will teach both languages in one class. Upper grades could continue to be with teachers. We also sat down with Mr. Flores, who is our school principal, and we asked him about the changes for next year. Let's check that out. Hola, me llamo Nancy. Aquí en Eagle TV vamos a entrevistar al director Flores. Hola.
Hola, muy buenas tardes.
¿Nos puedes decir con tu experiencia de otras escuelas de Dual Immersion antes de que viniste a Sherman Oaks?
Muchas gracias, Nancy. Muy buena pregunta. Yo he sido director de escuelas de doble inmersión por más de 10 años y tengo experiencia en programas por casi 20 años como maestro, director de programas en distritos, pero también director en escuelas de doble inmersión, bilingüe.
¿Nos puedes decir qué son los beneficios de ser bilingüe?
Pues los beneficios de ser bilingüe son muchísimos. El más obvio es de que podemos comunicarnos con muchas personas, múltiples grupos de personas durante, no solamente en tu familia y en tu comunidad, pero también en las culturas de nuestros antepasados. Lo más importante es los tipos de trabajos que los niños van a poder, los niños que son bilingües y saben 2 o más idiomas, van a poder obtener cuando crezcan y salgan de la universidad.
Sí. Nuestra escuela se va a cambiar al modelo del 90-10 el próximo año. ¿Nos puedes decir cómo va? ¿Nos puedes decir poco de eso?
¿Cómo nos va a afectar eso a los niños que están aquí? Sí, el programa va a cambiar a 90-10 en el kinder, en el kinder y en primer grado, y luego gradualmente lo vamos a cambiar o aumentar más español para los demás grados. De la manera que va a afectar a los niños que están aquí es que nos va a promover más bilingüismo y va a facilitar que los niños practiquen el idioma español y el inglés, pero de una manera más evidente, donde el español tenga más orgullo, digamos, y también más levante en la escuela y en la comunidad.
Una pregunta más, ¿nos puede decir cómo va a afectar a los maestros el programa de 90 y 10?
¿A los maestros? A los maestros pues les va a ayudar en que los vamos a entrenar a lo que se llama capacitación para maestros, que estén mejores preparados para enseñarle a niños que están aprendiendo español como primer idioma, pero también como segundo idioma, y los que aprenden simultáneamente, como muchos de ustedes, que aprenden el idioma a la misma vez. Entonces los maestros estarán mejor preparados de la manera que los vamos a entrenar.
Muchas gracias, director Flores, por estar aquí con nosotros en Eagle TV.
Un placer, muchas gracias.
We hope you enjoyed our report because this is our last report of for our session of Eagle TV Video Club. Thanks for watching Eagle TV.
You guys are going to go in here, and I'm going to close the door. Don't trip on anything. And 2, 3. All right, give me 1 second. Step back.
are here at Create TV Studios, and we're going to interview some people from the studio and people who work here. First, we're going to interview Luis. Would you mind telling us what you do here at Create TV Studios?
Sure. Here at Create TV, I'm the program manager, and there's 4 different channels that we manage, and they're both public and educational channels. So basically, my role here is kind of getting all the different videos we get from the different nonprofits, the different schools, and the non-commercial material we get, and air them on the 4 channels here on Create TV.
Okay, cool. I was just wondering, how long have you been working here?
I've been working here for about, since we opened, I would say almost 7 years now. And just in, community television in general, over about 12 or 13 years. I worked in Mountain View prior to that, and in Pleasanton at their own kind of, local community stations there.
Cool. I was just going to say that it was a great experience to be here, and I wanted to thank you for inviting us. Thank you.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. Enjoying being here.
Hi, I'm Isabel, and we're here at Create TV, and I'm with Alejandra. Tell me, what is your favorite part about working here?
Oh, I love working at Create TV. Probably my favorite part is actually getting to interact with you guys. I really love being able to see all of the footage that the students submit, so it's really nice when I actually get to meet the people who actually create the footage.
How many years have you been working here?
This is my 2nd month here at Create TV. I've only been here for 8 weeks, so you'll have to excuse me if I don't know every answer to every question.
Are you still starting to get how to work here, or do you think you got all of this down?
Ooh, that's an excellent question. I think for everyone, we're always going to be we're always going to be learners. I don't think anyone's going to be the best at anything. I think we always have to keep our minds open and willing to learn new things. So no, I don't have it down pat here by any means, but I'm hoping a couple more months and I should be able to be a little bit more smooth.
Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching this.
Hi, here we are with Alondra, and are you a volunteer?
Yes, I'm a volunteer here.
Why do you like working here?
Well, I learned about this place at school, and I've always had an interest with working with cameras, but I like working behind cameras, not in front of cameras. So I put down this as my first option, and I actually got the option here.
Would you be interested doing this for college too?
Yeah, it seems really fun, and a lot of the people here are really nice. So yeah, I would like doing this for college too.
What do you do here?
I have a lot of different tasks here. I've helped with filming, I've helped with editing, I help with the front office sometimes, I help with checking out equipment, I help with pretty much anything with anybody who needs help with.
What do you think is your favorite part of being here?
My favorite part would probably be the filming. I really like to see the different things that are produced here and learn how to work the camera.
Well, thank you for being on Eagle TV. Thank you, viewers.
Hello, we are here at Eagle TV Studios, and today we are going to interview Brandy. Do you work here for a job or for internship?
I'm an intern here at Create TV.
And is it college, high school?
I go to college. I go to San Jose State.
Cool. So what made you decide to come here?
I watch enough TV. I figured I should be a part of it.
How long have you been here?
I've been here for about a month.
Cool. So what do you do here? What do you help with?
Anything from set putting up our building, maybe editing. Anything they ask me to do, I do it. I'm a utility person.
Okay, so it's been nice meeting you. Thank you for having us here and for being here. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, we are here on Eagle TV. My name is Daniela, and
my name is Emily.
Are you? Do you have a job, or is this an internship?
This is an internship, and I also work at a music store.
Oh, you're in college. What college are you?
I go to San Jose State as well.
Oh, okay. What do you do here? What do you help with?
Pretty much everything from editing videos to doing camera work here in the studio, setting up sets, where you just learned how to do field shoots. So we're certified for those today.
What made you interested in being here?
Create TV, I think it's a very unique place to intern at because they have so many programs that are local and work with nonprofit organizations and work with schools like you guys, and I think that's a really awesome thing that they do.
What would you say is your favorite part of being here?
Everybody is so easy to talk to. It is one of the best places I think I've ever worked, interned at in general. It's just such you get to learn so much and everybody is so fun and easygoing.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you, viewers, and bye.
Hi, my name is Nina from Eagle TV, and today I will be interviewing somebody who works here at Create TV. Hi, can you please tell us your name?
Sure, my name is Suzanne St. John Crane.
What is your position here at Create TV?
So my position is the CEO, so I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Create TV, and I was the first employee here 7 years ago.
So you've been here since the beginning?
The very beginning, when the space had no equipment in it, and it was literally a shell. Yeah.
Did it take a lot to make Create TV, or?
Definitely did. We had, when I first came in, I had to hire people first, right? Because I wasn't going to do all the work. I can't run the cameras and run Create TV, etc. So hired some great people to run our 4 cable channels and people to run cameras and direct. And then, of course, we needed to get the community in here because it's the community that makes community television. So it's good to have people like yourself here.
Thanks. What kinds of things do you guys do here at Create TV?
Okay, so we run 4 cable channels available to the public, so anyone can have their own TV show. That's one thing we do. Secondly, we let the community come in and take classes here at Create TV so they can learn how to make their own videos and tell their own stories. And then lastly, we provide access to equipment and services. So if people want to come in and use a studio or have us edit something for them, we can provide that.
On a regular basis, what do you do here?
Boy, that's a good question. So part of what I do is I look at the budget every year and I set a budget for our organization, how we pay people, how much we spend on office supplies and on insurance and stuff like that. I also manage our staff. So we have about 30 people that work here at Create TV. And once in a while, I get to do some really fun projects like this, or I get to edit something, which I love to edit. It's one of my favorite things to do. This year, one exciting project we did is we made a documentary film about the history of San Jose. So I was able to be an executive producer on that and manage part of it, which was really exciting.
Outside of Create TV, what do you do?
Well, I have 2 daughters and a husband whose birthday it is today, actually. And so certainly spent a lot of time being a mom, which I love. And then I also have a band. So I'm a professional singer and my husband's a guitar player. And so we play different gigs around San Jose.
Nice. Well, thank you for being with us on Eagle TV.
Thank you for having me.
Please smile. Good. Okay, now let's do this.
All right, here we go.
Okay, perfect. So, and 1, 2, 3, chili. All right. What are you doing?
Oh,
All right, and I'm here with the girls from our video club. We just finished our session, and we had a trip today to Create TV. Girls, did you have fun? Yeah! All right, so we wrapped up our class, but normally they're the ones that are presenting and hosting the show, but I wanted to ask them a few questions. So girls, how did you enjoy the class? Hands up. Yes, Ruth?
It was fun because we got to make videos, and it was fun knowing that we were going to go on TV.
All right, that's a great answer. Who can tell me about some of the technology that you learned about? Okay, I'm gonna come around to Nina.
So we learned how to use the camera. There's a bunch of switches, buttons that control the lighting and the sound. We also learned how to use all the software, and that's to edit the videos that we take. And then we learned the tripods and stuff. And that's important, or else your camera's gonna fall, and we don't want that to happen.
That's right. Thank you, Nina. And who can tell me about the process that we learned about for making our shows? Who wants to tell me about that? Isabella?
First, we would make the script, then we would shoot it, and then we would edit it with a lot of whatever we want.
That's right. So did you guys like that part? Yeah? Okay. Did you guys see any connection with when we did that and the stuff that you learned in your classrooms? Who wants to tell me about that? Ruth?
So sometimes in class we make videos for projects, and in creativity, in the class we had, we also got to learn how to keep editing on the same app, and it was fun because we got to learn more about how to use it.
That's right. And also in your class, when you guys do stories, you have a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? And we always planned our shows like that, right? Okay. Let's see. This can be a really neat hobby because I use it like a hobby. I record stuff, but who's thought about what kind of jobs or maybe even thinking about something like this for college? Anybody? Anybody new? Alondra?
Yeah. I wish that I came here for college to learn more about the computers and cameras.
That's right. And we met some of the interns earlier in our report about Sherman Oaks, right? And they're going to college and studying these things. So it's always a possibility for you girls too. What about jobs? What kind of jobs can you have like this? Samantha, tell me.
We can have cameras and editing for the films.
That's right. So camera work, someone behind the camera, or being a reporter or anything like that, right? Okay. Well, that's all the questions I had for you. So girls, congratulations. And thank you again for being part of the class. And I wish you girls a lot of fun for the rest of the year, okay? All right. Give yourselves a big round of applause. All right.